Hello everyone, my name is DarkRubberNeck and welcome to a sort of update on how things are going. And things are going... Basically, I'm pretty sure I made a video before I did the move, so you guys should be well informed about the move. Everything went mostly okay, got videos pumped out, had them going along, this was months ago. But, because before that, I started to increase my video count to like 2 a day and was doing live streams on the weekends and stuff like that. And then, I had to go do the move and things went a bit wonky for a while there. And something just disconnected from my computer. Speaking of which, my computer has been playing up ever since I replugged it in properly and stuff. Anyway, for a while there, things were going so-so-ish. I hadn't properly set up my room yet because I hadn't had a second table put in, which meant I couldn't put my second TV and monitor in, so I couldn't properly monitor everything for like live streams and stuff. So I was, pretty much doing bare minimum stuff, just getting videos out, playing games, getting videos out. I couldn't really do much more than that. It also made things like editing harder because, didn't have my second editing monitor. And, well, then about 2-3 weeks ago, it started to get colder here. And that was fine, I'm like, I'll just go put my rug on my bed. Everything will be fine, winter, I normally put a whole bunch of rugs on my bed anyway. However, I suspect there might have been, in the carpet, because my rug I kept in my wardrobe, which also had carpet in there. Because, like, within days of putting my rug on my bed, oh boy, was I itchy, oh boy. Oh, anyway, after almost tearing my legs apart, I went to see the GP. He's like, sounds like no way to know, just give you the cream to cover your body in. And, yeah, my legs were burning, the itchy, my muscles felt sore and tense. I was starting to feel sick and it was really affecting my sleep. Like, I'd wake up in the middle of the night and start itching and have trouble getting back to sleep. I'd be getting migraines. After that first week, of the cream, it started to ease off, like the pain and stuff, all that, I had to put, extra cream on to try and help with it. But because, by that point, it started to spread to my hands too, even after the first dose of cream. Like, oh... So, put the second dose of cream on, and it's like, okay, except now it's spread to my arms. Yeah, it's easing off even more on things like my legs and stuff, and no longer on my hands. Instead, now it's all over my arms and underarms and everything else, and it's like my shoulders are now tense and sore and stiff. It's like one point in time I was actually throwing up in the sink. It's like constant headaches and migraines and sleeping problems, and oh my god. Things are horrible. Worst of all, it's like during when all this started, it's like my sister and her other half came around and they helped move the second desk in here so I can finally finish my setup. Except, as I said, I was sick and I've been doing a lot of sleeping and stuff because of how I've been feeling. So, for like 3 days there, I couldn't even have my computer plugged in because, I had to unplug my computer, move it all out of the way so that way my second desk could come in here. I wasn't feeling very well for like 3 days to actually come in here and put my computer back together. So, things have been a nightmare. It's like itching is still bad. I'm feeling really sick each day. I don't particularly want to move around much because I'm just sore and stiff and migraines. And it's like, I was hoping now that my setup was up, I'd finally get to live stream again. That's also a problem because, well, the new internet is slower. So I got to spend like an hour or two just setting up my system again. For making it work with the new internet speeds and everything. It's like, things have been really stressful at the moment. It's like just very hard to keep on top of things when I'm just constantly feeling sick and super itchy and burning and sore and So yeah, if you guys have been wondering what's been going on, like with me being like irregular with uploading at the time or not live streaming and stuff like that, it's because basically, I spend a lot of time just laying down, just trying to feel better. I don't really do much at the moment, just trying to recover. It's really depressing, actually. like constantly feeling sick. It's like, oh, why can't I just feel better? So hopefully I'll be seeing the GP again tomorrow, and seeing what he thinks, like, because he's like, 2 doses, hopefully it'll be fine by then. Obviously it's gotten better, but it's still pretty bad in certain areas, especially my underarms and stuff. Like, they feel almost as bad as like my legs were when I first saw the doctor, and trust me, when I first saw the doctor I was about tearing the skin off my legs. Oh boy, things are horrifying here. Otherwise, once I'm starting to feel better, I was hoping to, basically go back to 2 episodes every day again and get back to live streaming. I was thinking of live streaming things like Final Fantasy 15, because I've had that for a while, but I've been, I held off playing it when it first came out because, well, the reviewers were saying that the game was not complete. So I was like, well, they said that they're going to finish it over a month. So basically, once people were saying, yeah, more of the game is available now. I said, I just hadn't gotten around to actually playing it since then. So now I'm like, okay, I'll save it for live streaming, except I haven't live streamed for months, and oh my god, things are just... As for games and stuff, I just playing like usual. Got a whole bunch of recorded, having trouble... No, not really a whole bunch recorded, just a little bit recorded, because, just having trouble just getting out of bed to do much of anything. I just wish things got better, you know what I mean? So, how is the new house after the move? So. I mean, this room is going to be interesting. It's like I got my my sound dampening foam sitting behind the monitor. It's just leaning on the monitor. Not even stuck to the wall. I got like a cable for my Oculus Rift cameras stuck to the roof. I was going to mount that up, except I haven't got a decent mounting system. I've had to order that off of Amazon. I got some storage for all the cables and stuff. Basically things that I've had to put in boxes over the years. I'm like, you know what? I want to get them out of boxes and into somewhere actually permanent. And right behind me, I've got all the boxes of my moving. So I haven't, cleared the space yet for making this for full recording and VR and stuff, because, I want to do things like VR again. And, I've got tons more space in here for VR, except, currently covered in boxes and stuff. But hey, at least I got a green screen now, if, it wasn't covered in boxes and stuff. Hopefully I'll be able to set that up soon, because I also ordered my normal light that I normally have in front of my camera, the positioning is different now, because beforehand I could have it on like shelves that were in front of my monitor, on top of my monitors, and that was great positioning, but I don't have those shelves there anymore for great positioning, so my lamp for lighting up the camera is not as good as it used to be. I got, with my Oculus Rift camera mounts, I ordered like a camera light to go with the webcam that looks to go pretty good, so yeah, hopefully that will arrive within a few weeks. It said that at the end of the month, but hey, I don't know how long that'll be, because, Amazon and all that. Once I got my proper lighting set up, then I can actually set up my green screen, because green screen, I've tried to set it up a couple of times, but it's rather delicate with the lighting, you know what I mean? Like, if your lighting is out of whack, it doesn't quite detect things right. It's like a lot of backwards and forwards work. It's like, So, I'm hoping, once the light is in here, then I can actually properly set up the green screen without having to worry about setting it up every single time, because every time I've tried to mess with it, it takes like half an hour to an hour to try and figure out how I want it set up and stuff like that. Whereas if, I got a proper permanent lighting system for my camera that as in case you haven't noticed, everything is all so blown out and wide at the moment because, just don't have a very good lighting system at the moment. Basically, yeah, I need to get the lighting system set up so that way I can set up the green screen. And then once that's set up and all the boxes are gone, then I can, VR again. Because VR is awesome and fun, and I miss VR. I want to try Beat Saber. That looks like fun. Swing around a lightsaber. That looks like tons of fun. Not really sure what to talk about. Just, been feeling sick and sore and stiff. My neck is constantly hurting. It's giving me migraines. Just, been all around unpleasant time lately. Really sucks. I want to do more. I want to play more. I want to live stream. I want to do this. I want to do that. But you can't really do that if, you know, you don't have any time available because you're spending all your time in bed barely moving because, you know, you're itching a ton if you move around a lot, or your muscles are all stiff and sore because of the itching. It just sucks, you know? Well, in case you guys want to, I basically did this in case you guys want to know what's been going on and why I have been so inconsistent with my videos, you know? Why I haven't been live streaming, why I haven't been doing this and that. I just thought, you know, I should get around to actually telling you guys because, you know, I planned to do this like weeks ago, you know, leaving a proper recorded vlog on, you know, what's going on, you know, update what's going on. Except, you know, I just didn't get around to it at the time and then I got sick with all this itchiness stuff. Which reminds me, I'm still stuck with using this microphone. Once the room is set up properly, you know, with all that down there, it's probably going to be more echoey and even worse sounding because, you know, that whole reason I'm using this is because my big microphone, this one, it's doesn't agree with my room being so empty and hollow and stuff like that. And, you know, once I've got all the boxes out of here, it's going to be even more empty and hollow. So I'm going to have to be looking at getting some sound dampening, which is another $100. Trust me, I'm having money problems at the moment. Oh boy, am I having money problems at the moment. But once I get the get some sound dampening added to the room, you know, besides the one that's sitting behind my monitor, I should be able to use my big microphone again. Because, like, the other day I tried looking at, like, I'm listening to my audio from my mic, and I'm like, oh, that's great, that's fine, that's that. Then out of curiosity, I'm like, click on one of my videos from before the move, and it's like, fuck, I hate my audio right now. I wish I had the sound dampening so I can go back to the proper mic. This audio is currently so horrible. Let me go back to the good audio. But it's so expensive to get sound dampening. I'm really having money problems right now. Like I said, well, I think I said this before. When you got problems, it doesn't rain, it pours, and then it pours, and then, you know, you're like, somebody put me out of my misery. Why haven't I been killed yet? Things suck. Anyway, guys, if you enjoyed this, laughing at my misery and suffering, keep on laughing. Keep on laughing. Otherwise, hit the like and subscribe button. Share it with your friends. Otherwise, I'll see you all next time. Bye!